Hello, Alice here from My Creative Messes, starting a channel on YouTube with my junk journals. And I wanted to welcome you. I thought what I would just do is a flip through just so you can see my work a little bit. I've done a lot of stuff other than this, but just so you can see my work. Before I begin, I want to say, this is the day that the Lord hath made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. And so today, I'm having a little joyful moment sharing with you my journal. I think I'm going to have to turn it around because the way my setup is, I don't have a very good setup. The way my setup is would be upside down. So I have a tie here with the maroon lace to match the pansies on the cover. The back of the spine is like this, and it has a crystal, I don't know what you call it, jangle there. Inside the front cover is this multiple envelope, and I have more of the same lace, a lot of the just empty pages to journal in. A lot of journaling pages. This is lined journaling pages. More envelopes with some tags, journaling pages. This particular book, this particular journal is for sale on Mercari. So let me just tell you my journey a little bit. I had a few things on Etsy a few years ago, in 2020, 2021. And before that, many other things that I had on Etsy. It doesn't work the same. Etsy doesn't work the same as it used to. And so I closed my shop in Etsy because it cost too much. If I wanted it to be in the search engine, I had to pay for the advertising. It just didn't happen without it. And I don't have a big following. So, I mean, if your followers follow you out there, that's all very well. But as far as the search engine goes, the minimum is $1 a day. So I don't have the funds. I didn't have the funds then. I don't have them now. And maybe eventually I will, but I don't currently. But on Mercari, there is no selling fees. So if I sell something for $5, I make $5. Just letting you know, you might want to look into that yourselves if you're selling your items. So here it is again. So there are in this book, how many signatures? There are in this book, what? 5 signatures. 5 signatures, and each of the signatures has a bit of lace, envelopes, and tags. A lot of space to write, and so on. This is not, like old pages and that kind of thing. This is actually made of stationery that I found in the storage, and I had gotten years ago. But it's very beautiful. It's full of pansies, and it has faint, how can you see that? Faint lines. You can actually write on it, on the lines. So this is, yeah. I'm hoping, oh, and on the back, there's also these envelopes, pull-out envelopes on the back. It's hooked on with, I don't know if you can see that. It is a picture hanger. I believe that's probably what it is. But it works just fine. It's on both sides. It wraps all the way around and ties right in the middle. So this crystal that's hanging off of it is very, very, it's a heavy crystal. I don't know if you can see that. don't know if you can. And probably very old. Even the settings on it seem to me to be old. So here's my first work. I've sold a lot of journals on Mercari, and I've sold journals on Etsy. But ordinarily, when I make a journal, I make it to give it away. I want to bless somebody with what I make. But I love to make it so much. I have so much. So I give it away or I sell it. I have several of my own that I work in, that I journal in. And I have a little one, a little journal that sits by my bed, that when the Lord gives me songs in the night, then I write down the songs. And if I don't have all the words, I'll Google it and I'll write down the words in my journal by the bed and look at that later and see the things that God has put on my heart. Will you have a great day? Look up, for the Lord is good. He doesn't want to turn off.